Welcome to ModelSheet. ModelSheet is an innovative authoring environment for business models. In this presentation, we'll demonstrate four main benefits of ModelSheet. ModelSheet improves spreadsheet reliability. It improves expressiveness of models, that is, it helps you build more realistic models. ModelSheet improves collaboration between spreadsheet authors. And ModelSheet improves productivity of spreadsheet authors. We'll demonstrate the benefits of ModelSheet with the following fictional story. You gave the president of your company a spreadsheet for next week's board meeting. On the morning of the meeting, the president asked you to make 3 changes before 2 p.m. First, the revenue growth doesn't make sense, so you must find the bug and fix it. Secondly, he wants to split one product into an old model and a new model. Thirdly, he wants to include quarterly sums with the monthly numbers. The person who built the model is out sick today, so you have to make the changes in an Excel model built by someone else. Fortunately, the model was built with ModelSheet. Here is the original model your group gave the president for the board meeting. The workbook has 5 worksheets. A sheet of input data shown here, an income statement, a brief balance sheet, a sheet with details of the sales model, and a sheet with details of the cost of goods. Let's explore the problem with revenue growth. Sales units are growing at 3 to 5%. The price for each product is constant over time, so revenue and sales units should grow at the same rate. But revenue growth is shown as 2%, so there must be a bug. Let's go to the variable revenue growth to see how it is computed. Pink cells contain information used to compute the table. The only pink cells in this table are total and products, both of which refer to the entire table. If you select one of the pink cells, the formula below the table turns orange to tell you that this formula is attached to that cell. The values in the white cells are determined by the values and formulas in the pink cells. The formula defines revenue growth as revenue divided by previous revenue minus 100%. This formula is correct. The only other information used to compute revenue growth is the revenue. So let's see how revenue is computed. The table for revenue has 4 pink cells. The revenues for the first time period are hard-coded into those cells. If you click on one of those cells, you can see the number in the type-in box at the top. If you click on the cell total, the formula turns orange. It defines the table except for the 2 pink cells in the first time period. The formula defines revenue as previous revenue times 1 plus a growth rate. If you examine the model for a few minutes, you'll see that revenue, price, and sales units are defined independently. The revenue should be determined by the price and sales units. This is the bug that caused the revenue growth rates to be wrong. Now let's fix the bug. The formula for revenue should be price times sales units. Growth rates for revenue now equal the growth rates for sales units, so we have fixed the bug. The second change the president asked for is to split product B into old and new models. To add the new products, go to the editor for the dimension Products. We click on product B on the button New and enter for the old product B Old and for the new product B New. The 2 products we added now are included throughout the model. Product B Old should start with most of the sales, and B New should have all the growth. Let's go to the editor for sales units and make that change. We first delete the number that's assumed for product B, enter 12,500 units for B Old and 2,500 units for B New. We also need to change the unit growth. So let's eliminate the assumption for the growth of product B, enter 0 for the growth of the old model, and 8% for the growth of the new model. All the changes for the modified product line are now included throughout the model. The last change the president asked for is to include quarterly sums with the monthly data. We can include quarterly sums in a table, a worksheet, or the entire workbook. Let's add them throughout the workbook. Go to the Overview tab, click on the Display Styles, and select the Quarter Sum style and move it to the right column of Active Styles. Quarterly sums are now shown throughout the workbook. For example, on the income statement here, you can see quarter 1 and quarter 2. And on the sales detail worksheet, you can see quarters 1, quarter 2, and quarter 3. The last step is to send an Excel file to the president. Go to the workbook editor and click on the button Make Excel. Let's open the file. The Excel workbook has all the worksheets that were found in ModelSheet: the sales detail, the balance sheet, the income statement, and so forth. We can send this file to the president before 2 p.m. This concludes our adventure with ModelSheet. Let's summarize what we did in the demonstration. We found and fixed a bug in the sales model. We added 2 products to the product line, including changing sales levels and growth rates. We added quarterly sums to the report in a matter of seconds. We generated a new spreadsheet for the president, also in a few seconds. Here are some features of ModelSheet that help with these tasks. ModelSheet uses readable symbolic formulas and variables that tell you in English what they mean. ModelSheet uses far fewer formulas, often 1 to 10% as many formulas as conventional spreadsheets. ModelSheet captures the structure of tables with segmentation dimensions and time series. We changed the product line once and the change appeared everywhere. ModelSheet automates virtually all cell-level manual tasks in building spreadsheets. In summary, ModelSheet improves reliability, expressiveness, collaboration, and productivity. How does it do this? ModelSheet raises the level of thinking and doing to business concepts, from cells to named variables and other structures. ModelSheet improves spreadsheets instead of displacing them. It retains the use of visual layout in the authoring process. ModelSheet generates conventional spreadsheets. Report users cannot even tell that the Excel files you give them were developed by an innovative new method. If you would like more information or you would like a free trial of ModelSheet, please sign up on our website. We invite you to try ModelSheet for free and see if you agree that ModelSheet is the next step in the evolution of spreadsheets. Thank you.